Boom, what's up, UGE fams? It is a beautiful late spring, early summer day for us, and we're out here in our little homestead garden, which, by the way, we've been putting in hours to get really cool for you. And we're gonna do some work and show you guys some cool stuff we've been doing. But real quick, this video is actually brought to you by our friends at Vivore. They sent us something really cool to check out, which might be something you might be interested in being the season to get outside, camp, do some cool outdoor activities, maybe summer sports. And this thing's freaking awesome. So let me go ahead and show you this right quick. You wanna go over?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. This is the Vivore 10-foot by 10-foot, 6-sided pop-up gazebo. This thing is freaking really cool. You wanna go ahead and unzip it?
Show them around?
Yeah.
I love this mesh here too.
I know. This is actually, I was kind of doubtful of how it'd be in the yard, but to be honest, we could use this.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be big enough for 8 people. Probably 8 like smaller people. If you've got chairs and tables and...
Well, yeah, if you have chairs in the whole setup, I think you could feasibly, definitely, especially if you're camping or doing something, outdoor activity, and you just don't want bugs.
Right.
Or you want some shade, this is perfect.
I know. If you're doing some travel sports or something.
Oh, yeah.
Or some cool camping in some of the cool parks up here.
Oh, yeah. Anything outside, I think this would be perfect.
Right.
Sporting events, like you said, like, awesome.
Now, this is 300D fabric. It's actually waterproof and UV proof. So beautiful for those super hot days.
So you won't have the fading.
Exactly, no
That's
fading.
awesome.
Holds up really strong. This is some really ultra fine gauze mesh netting. So it keeps the no-see-ums and the gnats and the mosquitoes and the beetles and the bugs out.
Yep.
Unless you keep the door open like we did, in which
Yeah.
case you do have some bugs.
Yeah, we left the door open.
Right. Now, it does come with these really, really cool panels. Each one of these privacy panels does come with an open flap, and they come out really easy. They're just Velcro on there, so you can take them off, put them back on. These are for rain and for privacy, which is just really, really cool, actually. In super hot days, it does keep it kind of shaded inside, which is nice.
Yeah.
And does have a nice little hook on the top. Now, one thing I will suggest, if you do get one of these, put it up on a flat surface, not like we did on this angle surface, because popping the first dome, especially right out of the box, can be a pain. But other than that,
Impossible though.
it wasn't impossible. This should be able to be put up by one person. It's just like your standard pop-up tent. It just comes up all in one piece, all in one go out of the bag. It comes in a regular carrying case like any other tent or any other form of camping gear you might have gotten, like an awning or something like that. But this thing is nice.
Yep. And there's also like separate tethers too, so you can stake it.
Right. Of course, it does come with the standard metal anchors, and it's got all these tie-off points at each of the 6 corners. Plus, like she was saying, it does come with the string tethers for extra oomph on windy days.
You really need it, but
No.
you really don't. This thing is sturdy.
It is super sturdy and doesn't really lift. It's pretty nice. My only concern would be on a windy day, which you would need the actual tethers, but this thing is freaking nice.
It is really nice.
This
And
thing's
all of those, it comes with all of the panels, so you completely enclose it.
Little ant likes it. Little ant likes it. You're right. Completely enclosed. Covers all 6 sides.
Completely open.
This is really nice.
So
So one of those things that's actually perfect. You can use it for all kinds of different things. I'm thinking about using it for hanging out, doing some seeds,
some gardening
resting
stuff.
some gardening stuff, maybe taking it with us on paranormal investigations, which would be kind of awesome.
Be perfect if
Like
you were doing a camping thing or something outside.
Like a really cool base camp?
Yeah, base camp or something. So if we didn't have a building or something, like that would be perfect.
It'd be perfect for those deep woods investigations, like if we're hunting for Bigfoot or something.
Yes.
It's pretty cool. Ooh, there's another butterfly.
Oh.
Nice. It's good luck.
Oh, look, a butterfly.
Ooh. Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. Oh, it's freaking ants. But you can see the bugs can't get through this. This is really, really nice. I'm anxious to see how it holds up to like a beating. Well, we just received this, so I'm not sure. I mean, I've moved it around, I've dragged it around the yard a few times to find a cool spot for this, and it's held up nicely.
Well, we were like banging it around yesterday.
I know.
It's very sturdy.
I know. It is a little bit easier if you're gonna do the initial pop-up to anchor it into the ground. I will say the first time is a bit of a chore. It was, at least it was for us. But I know that if you have a nice flat surface, it'll pop up much easier, which we do not, because this whole thing is sloping. But it is what it is.
I'm still super excited about this.
Honestly, I'd say it's worth it.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
It's like a little over $200 for this one. They also have a 12-foot by 12-foot. And of course, guys, link will be in the description with a nice little code for you guys to check out if you're interested in picking this up. That does help the channel out, as well as you get something really cool.
Yep. I think the price for this is great.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's very comparable to the tent we got from like Walmart.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As far as price is concerned. And honestly, if you wanted to and you didn't want to sleep in the house, or I don't know, if I got in trouble tracking dirt from the garden in the house, I could just come out here and sleep on an air mattress.
Nice stuff on the bottom.
This will be my doghouse.
If you want it, you could put a tarp down and stuff. If you
I know.
To turn it into like a room outside.
Right?
Stuff like that. Like, that'd be cool.
Cool little chill spot.
Yeah.
You know? Awesome.
Have a picnic.
Picnic. Cool. Like I said, guys, if you're interested in picking you up one of these pretty cool pop-up gazebos, like I said, you can use it for so many freaking things. I have so many ideas of how we can utilize this for just the garden, not even including like going out on paranormal investigations or freaking camping or whatever. Super good, honestly, quality material, surprisingly enough. I didn't know what to expect. It is coming from Amazon. You never know with these things, but this is actually really, really sturdy. I beat the heck out of it putting together and dragging it over here and everything. So pretty cool item. If you're interested, like I said, the link will be in the description box below with the code for you guys. I believe they are also on sale.
There's a sale going on.
Right, they didn't actually pay us or anything, so full disclosure, they just sent us this for free to look at and test and try out and offer to you guys. So check that out if you are interested. In the meantime though, we're gonna take you guys over here because we have got to pick this garlic. It is way past time.
It is.
And I'm excited because we've been waiting forever to pick this garlic. Well, I have, and I don't know about you guys, but it is freaking hard looking at these plants, these long crops.
It is.
And just wanting to dig in there and see what's in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the potatoes I have over here, I just want to dig them all up and see what's in there. I don't know.
You know, it's tough.
It's really tough.
But you gotta be patient.
I know you gotta be patient, but I'm not very good at that.
I know, I'm not either.
Because I want the stuff.
Yep.
I want the stuff.
We all want the stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, let's go over here.
Let's go.
I've actually already started harvesting some of this, but this is soft neck garlic. I'm in zone 7. We're in 7B. We're in zone 7B. So unfortunately, we don't get the crazy winter. So sometimes hard neck garlic doesn't do as well here. So this is actually really cool because this is just a garlic that I got from the grocery store that we didn't eat. It actually started to sprout. And I decided to have a little experiment last November and plant this in this little garden bed and see what happens. This is before I really started to expand and started to play around with things and experiment, and actually went really well. And how you know your soft neck garlic is ready to harvest is a lot like the onions, in which case it'll actually pinch at the very top of the clove and your plants will actually fall over. Now, if this happens really, really early, something's actually wrong, but this is late season, perfect time to harvest. And there is a weed right there. We're gonna get that out of there. So we're actually gonna go ahead and pick the rest of this out and get it hung up, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Ready?
Sounds good.
All right, cool. Now, hopefully we have a bunch of cool, big giant cloves. Now, the thing with garlic is the bigger your clove, the bigger your bulb. These are actually kind of small. That's kind of common though with soft neck garlic, because soft neck garlic will actually give you way more cloves than hard neck garlic, but hard neck garlic tends to be bigger. Oh, snap.
Ooh, nice. It's small, but it's nice. Look at that.
It's big enough.
That's awesome.
It's about average. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, it's not super big, but again, these are really tiny cloves that I planted.
Yeah.
I'll give that a smell.
It
Now,
smells like garlic.
if you wanted to, you could just take that and cook with it. Unfortunately, you can't. This won't keep like this. So you do have to cure your garlic if you want it to store. It's awesome. Let's check it out. It's way easier in a bed like this. If it's in the ground, it'd be so hard. It's not too bad.
Oh yeah.
It's not too bad.
Little small, but not bad, guys. Good smell.
Not terrible.
Still really good.
Some of these, look at that. That's more of a,
Oh.
well, no, it's still split. It's just really, really small. Look at that. I had been getting some, what they call pearls, which is just all one big piece of garlic. And that usually means that it didn't have a cold enough winter. A lot of times, if you don't have a cold enough winter for your garlic, both soft neck and hard neck, they won't split into cloves. It'll just all be one big bulb of garlic. This is cool.
This is really cool.
That's nothing, yeah.
It's something.
It's something. It's edible, and we'll eat it. Oop. There's my little worm friend.
Ooh.
And the little wormies. We'll cover him up because it's so hot. This is gonna be tiny, I bet. I bet this is gonna be a pearl. No? Well, yeah. That's a pearl. Well, it does look like it split a little bit.
It does.
But that's a pearl.
This is a, okay, so this is one that hasn't split, so it's a pearl.
Pearl. All one big piece of garlic. Still delicious though. That one too. That one's definitely a pearl.
Oh yeah, it's round, even round.
Yeah, it almost looks like an onion. Honestly, I thought these were onions.
Yeah, we did think these were onions for the longest time.
Because I planted a bunch of onions and they didn't really come up. And the ones that did come up died.
Yeah, they didn't.
Of course, I got them on sale at the hardware store, so they were probably just not good. These are awesome. This is fun. This is the best time when you have a little garden going, when you get to see
Ooh.
all the goodies. Man, that smells good. I love garlic. Garlic is one of my favorites. My suggestion would be, if you're going to plant like a long season crop like an onion or garlic, get you a big spot, throw them in a whole bunch, and just leave them. These don't require a lot of work, pretty much none. You don't really need to feed them. You don't need to worry about watering them that often, especially if you have good rain. And they'll just take care of themselves. They're so easy. Alliums are so easy. Man, look at that. Cool.
Cool. You're so little and cute. Not supposed to be this old, but that's okay. We just talked about that. Because of the season.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly because I planted really tiny cloves.
Oh, that's true. Oh, that's a nice one.
It's a pretty good one.
This is a good one. Good size.
This is probably going to be a pearl. Yep.
We got another pearl.
It's pretty, though. It's got the
It
red
is
on
pretty.
it. No idea what variety. Oh, look at that one. Oh, my God.
Just soft
Look
neck.
at that one.
Oh my gosh, it's teeny.
That's a teeny tiny little
A teeny tiny little thing.
itty bitty thing. Oops, missed one.
Yeah, like, we didn't know what we were doing, obviously, so when we planted these.
This was just an experiment.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if I could do it. That's another pearl.
Another little pearl.
All right. So like I said, like, these are pretty easy to do, to be honest. You just really want to get a decent variety. You want to plant really as large a clove as you possibly can put in. The smaller the clove, the smaller the bulb is going to be. And you really kind of want them off by themselves so you can plant a ton, because you can't really plant anything else with it because it just takes up a ton of space. And yeah, so we don't really have a ton to show for our efforts because I didn't plant a lot. But this, again, this has been my experimental bed where I've been trying a bunch of different varieties to see what I like so I can expand in terms of what I grow and what works here. But I'm really, really impressed as far as what I got.
I am too.
So the important thing is you can take that in, you can eat it, but it will not store. So with alliums, you do want to go ahead and cure them, which is actually a pretty easy task, to be honest. You're just gonna take you some twine, just like so, and get you a bunch. These are kind of small, so I'm gonna keep the bunch together like that all at one. But if they are bigger, I would give them a little bit more space and do a few different bunches. But you just take your string.
And that's just for a little more airflow.
Yeah, a little bit more airflow. The more airflow, the faster this will dry. Because you're gonna wanna hang these for at least a month, maybe 2 months. If you have a lot more airflow, if you have a decent place to hang it, it might be faster, probably 3 weeks, but we don't. So about at least a month, so plan about a month or two, depending on how much garlic you have. You can hang them if you have like a mesh crate or something that's open, nothing sealed, because if it is sealed, it will rot. So you just do that, tie them up like so, make sure they're all nice and tight, and then you do your little loopy loop, and you'll get a nice, really cool bunch to go hang. I'm gonna hang these you wanna hang these in a cool, aerated, dark place. So I'm gonna hang these in my shed and forget about them for about a month.
Yep.
And the cool thing about soft necks is actually soft necks will keep a lot longer. Oh. So if you grow enough, you might have garlic all year. But just like that, look at that.
That's awesome.
And I'm just gonna go hang that up with the rest of them in the little house, and we're gonna have a bunch of garlic later. Which I gotta be honest, is one of my favorite things on earth. I put garlic in pretty much everything.
Pretty cool. It's a lot of garlic. I mean, it's not a lot, but it is. We grew this.
I know we did grow that.
That's awesome.
Off of just store-bought garlic.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I've got my eye on a few varieties that do really well here. Like I said, we don't seem to get the super, super mega cold winters where like hardneck would be really good. But I might test it out, one in the ground in the fall. And also, if you want to, you can actually trick them and you can put them in the refrigerator for like 12 weeks. If you put them in the refrigerator for like 12, not in the freezer because you will kill them.
Oh, well, yeah.
But because all those water molecules within the clove will burst.
Right.
But if you put the garlic in a refrigerator for about 12 weeks, they need to be about 30 degrees or so because they need to be below 40. You can grow them and you can actually plant them in the spring. So I want to test that out both ways and see what works really well here. But there's a really cool variety of soft neck that I want to do. But I got to build a bed because I want to plant like hundreds. So we can get a ton.
I want so many.
So
I want
many.
all of the things.
Oh wait, here's one.
Oh, did you miss one? Oh, it's a little one.
Oh. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's a little pearl. That's a little pearl. You know what's funny? How typically this is done, not like that, but they actually braid these. And I don't know.
I've heard of that.
I don't really know how to braid, so
Garlic braid.
you just braid the stems like you would hair.
Cool.
I don't know how to do that.
I do, but okay.
It's too late. Or you're just gonna stick that little guy in there like that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll do it this way. Like that. String it. There you go. Boom.
There you go.
Okay, cool. There you go, hang that up. Man, this soil's awesome. Oh wait, there's a freaking another one. How the heck we keep losing these?
I don't know, because they're so tiny.
The little tiny pearls. I kind of want to eat one. That one actually it actually started to split. It's like the little teeny tiniest
I know.
garlic cloves you can ever get ever.
I know.
That's funny.
So weird.
Maybe I'll just
use it.
Try to open it up.
Oh.
It's so small, you can't even really open it. I might just use this for compost. You know what I noticed though about growing these is they did keep a lot of the pests away. Oh yeah, see, it's all one. Just about. But it did start
those are little cloves.
Little teeny tiny cloves.
Mmm.
Nice. That's nice. That's cool.
That is really cool.
So we just use that as compost. But that's cool. Experiment. Nice. Oh, there's another worm. Gonna cover you up, keep you alive. All right, guys, that's it for the video. We have tons of work here in the little homestead garden we got going on here. We're putting in all of our summer crop, our beans and our tomatoes and all the awesome flowers and really cool stuff. We're doing some really, really neat stuff around here. So lots of work. So we're gonna do some more content out in the garden this year because we got a lot going on. And I think we can answer a ton of your questions, help you guys out, especially if you live in a zone like mine here, zone 7B. 7B, I always forget that, which I didn't find a lot of content out there for. So I'm hoping that I can bring you guys some tips and some tricks because we're having a really awesome season. We had a great spring and we're having a really awesome season so far in the summer. Oh, and we got tons of zucchinis and squashes and everything else. Exciting stuff.
So much to come.
Yeah. So if you found something helpful today on this video, be sure to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, share the content. That helps us out. It keeps us employed so we can keep doing this awesome stuff for you guys. Also, if you got any cool tips and tricks, if you garden, if you farm, be sure to comment below. We'd love to see it. Anyway, guys, we gotta get going, right?
Yeah, we got some work to do.
So, of course, as always, stay strong.
Stay blessed.
Stay freaking savage. And get freaking growing. Big guns.
Love you guys.
Love.
Peace.
If you're interested in the Vivore pop-up, I'm gonna do the Matrix. Ah, he's in my face. Hey, I'm trying to make a video, man. What is it?
It flew off. It's really pissed.
I think it's a fly. It's black though. It wants the peas. All right, guys, that's it for the video. We got a ton of work to do. We are putting in all of our awesome summer. Really? Every single time. What am I doing?
Oh my God.
What is it?
I don't know.
Maybe it likes you or something. I don't know. All right, guys, that's it for the video, guys.